And as if this situation couldn't get any worse, the silent rivalry between Canada and the USA, well, it's no longer all that silent. It's difficult to tell if the 51st state conversation is a theatrical bluff, but the on-again, off-again threats of tariffs, even if they are somehow never implemented, are enough to shake up the fragile industries the country is now reliant on more than ever. Now, beyond the doom and gloom, there are ways that Canada can bounce back. It's really just a matter of what they choose to prioritise. For example, the Canadian infrastructure deficit is a real issue for them, and it's costing them over $200 billion to contain it. If government spending were diverted to making lasting improvements, it would encourage long-term employment and opportunities to encourage skilled labour. One of the more subtle reasons why this has been harder to solve is Canada's governmental structure, where cities bear a significant amount of the financial burden, effectively making a lot of these issues someone else's problem, while the population influx has created unprecedented strain. There's also the climate factor. The country has a harsh environment that's tough on infrastructure. Compared to temperate, dry economies, things just fall apart faster in the cold and the wet. This only becomes more difficult when looking at the northern end of the country, where the transport of materials is a major expense in and of itself. It's pretty much out of the question that Canada will surpass the US when it comes to incentives, but that doesn't mean that Canada isn't capable of slowing the outflow of its citizens by channeling money into better automation and industry tools, and by working to make more modest incomes go further, especially when it comes to housing. To their credit, they have started doing this recently, but their approach will need to be far more aggressive to make up for lost time. The only thing is, they have very little to spare. With a blistering increase in immigration, housing debt that surpasses its GDP, wealth disparity, cataclysmic brain drain, and a temporary loss in leadership they can't afford, Canada's refusal to act preemptively means digging itself out of the hole is going to be twice as hard. Now, in a lot of concerning ways, the Canada of today has a lot of similarities with the Spain of 2 decades ago, a story that famously did not end very well.